What's happening there, guys, and welcome back to another video. The Kardashians' new TV show has been making headlines left and right, but not all have been due to the cast's stellar performance. In this video, we're taking a look at the Kardashians Season 1 Top 5 Cringiest Moments. Number 5. Kendall's attempt at cutting a cucumber. Kendall-Jenner is one of the most famous models in the entire world, and her success has led her to having little to no talent in the kitchen. While it's true that no one can excel at everything, having some basic skills about how vegetables are cut should be an obvious thing that one learns at some point in their life. But it seems as though Kendall has been busy with photo shoots and TV shows to have any time left over to acquire those skills, as was evident in a recent episode of their show. During the episode, she wanted to eat something and had the bright idea to make it by herself. Her mom, Kris Jenner, was sitting in front of her and offered to get the chef, but Kendall declined, insisting that she could do it all by herself. The first step was to cut a cucumber, and that was where she failed hilariously. She attempted to cut it, but didn't have any idea on how to hold it so it wouldn't slide around on the table. Anyone watching the video could see that the solution was painfully clear, and all she had to do was rotate the vegetable horizontally.
Do you want the chef to make you a snack?
I'm making it myself. Just gotta chop up some cucumber. It's pretty easy.
Number 4. Courtney and Travis' awkward PDA. If there's one thing that's known about Courtney and Travis, it's the fact that they can't keep their hands off one another. Ever since they started dating, they've been infatuated with one another. This might seem sweet to some people, but they often take their displays of affection a little bit too far. In one episode of their new show, they actually started to make out with one another while their realtor was standing right in front of them. As soon as the guy saw what was about to happen, he turned around as he couldn't bear to watch it. They also did the same when they visited Disneyland and said later that they had asked a tour guide to take a video of them in which Courtney was in Travis's arms. There's a time and a place to show love to your partner, but it's most certainly not in front of a stranger or other people who have nothing to do with it. Guess no one told Travis and Courtney about this obvious rule, I suppose.
Oh my god, people were like pissed about the Disneyland video of me on you. They're just like, who?
Number 3. Amy Schumer's joke about Kim's past. As you may know, Kim recently hosted SNL, which was a big deal for her as it was the first time that she had done so. This is why she spent a lot of time preparing for the show, which also included writing some jokes. For this purpose, she sought the help of Amy Schumer and read some of the jokes that she had. One of those jokes also referenced the main reason why Kim became famous in the first place, which was the release of a certain tape. The way Kim said it could be considered okay, but Amy didn't know where the line was and proceeded to dig deeper into the joke. She first pretended that she didn't get the joke and asked what the joke was about. When Kim explained it to her, she asked whether she wanted more of the tape to come out. No matter how you look at it, this crossed a line, but since Kim couldn't do anything about it, she just laughed it off. The entire encounter was painful and cringy to watch.
But the joke on the internet was that, like, my mom had to. She's my manager. She had to broker it. And there's a lot of...
Number 2. Skunk's flirtation with Khloe. If you've been following the Kardashians for a while, you would know that Scott Disick and Khloe have always had a friendly bond with one another, but throughout the years, Scott has repeatedly mistaken it as something more. This was also showcased in a recent episode where Khloe went to visit him and it was just the two of them in his house. As soon as she arrived, he started to flirt with her in a very awkward way. One of the things he said was that God must have broken the mold after making her, which was a bit strange to hear. Even Khloe later remarked that it was very weird. Number 1. PDA in front of Scott. Speaking of Scott, he hasn't been having a good time at the Kardashian household as of late. Recently, he went to dinner at their house and he stumbled upon Travis and Courtney kissing one another. They weren't even trying to hide their PDA, and as we've already seen, they aren't even ashamed about it. Throughout the whole night, he had to stare at the mother of his children making out with another man. This couldn't have been more awkward or cringy for him, but he persevered throughout it nonetheless. You can't help but feel for the guy at that point. So these were the top 5 cringiest moments in the Kardashians' new show. Since the second season is coming out, there are bound to be more of these scenes coming out as well. Well guys, that about wraps up this video. So let us know some of the cringiest moments from your perspective in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, then do let us know by smashing that like button, and if you haven't done so yet, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel as well as press that bell icon so you don't miss out on future videos going forward. And until next time, take care and goodbye.